Ole Penn Real Estate Athlete of the Week. And this week, Justin, we got a couple of different players to mention, and we'll start off with a couple of track stars for Ocosta as they had an excellent meet. They won the boys' meet, and these two kids just dominated throughout the night. It is William Idso and Dylan Todd. I hope I am pronouncing that name right, but there's a good shot that I'm not. But those two absolutely dominated in their track meet.
I'm pretty confident that you pronounced Dylan Todd correctly.
Yeah. I mean, you never know. Maybe he goes by Dylan.
It could be. The team of realtors at Ole Penn Real Estate wish you and your family good health during this stay home, stay safe time. Their team has health and safety measures in place to protect you and everyone involved in the process. If you're thinking about selling your home, now is a great time. There are more buyers than available homes. Many homes are still receiving multiple offers and are selling for above asking price. Ole Penn Real Estate will help you put the most money possible in your pocket in less time without the hassle. Visit sellmyharborhome.com to get your home market ready. The Ole Penn team is ready to work for you.
Anyway, William took the top spot in the 100 and 200 meter sprints, as well as clearing 5 feet 10 inches to win the league high jump title. Dylan Todd was also equally impressive in the longer distances as he won the 800, 1600, and 3200 meter races. And that's a lot of meters to run in a day. And the fact that he won all three of those is super impressive. But then he also moved down to run in the 4x4 relay, as both of those two guys, actually, William Idso and Dylan Todd, also were a part of the 4x4 relay team that also won. So they won 4 events on the day, and they were
in high school track. You can only do 4 events.
Okay, so that
means
4.
they won every event they played in.
That's crazy.
Participated in.
That's nuts. And so one of them is a sprinter, kind of stretching out to go in the 400, and the other one's a distance guy, having to sprint a little bit more than he's used to go down into the 400. So just extremely impressive performances by those two. And I don't know, I mean, when you sweep a track meet in the events you go in, and those are all very competitive events as well, too.
I mean, the 100 and the 200 those are the events that all of the best sprinters participate in. So to win both of those is really impressive. You don't often see a lot of guys doing sprints and winning the high jump. That's a little uncommon and really impressive. But then also, like, the thought of running, we last week when we were talking about track, it was like, oh, the thought of running a 400 makes me tired. And then I watched the kids run the 400, and then I watched the kids run a 100, and I was like, man, running a 100 would make me tired.
Yes.
So the fact that these kids, like, at such a high level ran like the 100 and 200, and then to do a 4x4 relay on top of that, that's pretty awesome. But at most schools, what Dylan Todd did just wouldn't happen, because you don't have the same kid run the 800, 1600, and 32. I'm sure that some kids do it, and especially at smaller schools. But most of the meets that I've been following this year and in previous years, often you have like one kid that runs the 800 and the 1600, and then another one runs the 32. Or maybe at most you have one distance runner who does the 1600 and the 32. Because the 800 is a pretty different race. It's much more of a run and less of a jog. So, I mean, the fact that he competed in all of those and did that at such a high level is really impressive.
Absolutely. So those are our 2 athletes of the week this week, both coming from Ocosta's track team, William Idso and Dylan Todd. But we would be remiss if we did not mention a record-setting performance that happened this week as well. And, I mean, just a crazy year to be breaking a single-season record when you think about it, too, because it's a shortened season. But Jessica Stanfield broke Montesano's. Is it Montesano's or the leagues, or is it both?
No, it's the team. It's the team
It's
record.
the team? Okay,
Yeah.
so she
I don't
broke
know about the league, but I know for sure it's the team record.
It wouldn't surprise me if Montesano's team record was also the league
Could
record, since in Fastpitch they're just insane. So Jessica Stanfield broke the home run record, the single season home run record, with, I believe, her 9th home run on the season.
Yeah. I mean, breaking Megan Choate's record, and now in the record book, in the Montesano record book, instead of saying Megan Choate, Megan Choate, Megan Choate, Megan Choate, Megan Choate, Megan Choate, now it says Megan Choate, Jessica Stanfield, Megan Choate, Megan Choate, Megan Choate, Megan Choate. But I mean, this is really the thought of breaking this kind of record, like you said, Daniel, in a shortened season is insane to me. It wasn't even on my radar. I saw this Facebook post from Jessica's dad earlier in the week, and I was like, wait, what? How? That's pretty incredible to be able to hit that many home runs in this short period of time. And perhaps the only reason why Jessica's not our athlete of the week for this achievement is because she was our athlete of the week last week for what she did.
Exactly. When I believe she had 2 home runs.
Yeah.
And she's also, I believe, their leadoff hitter and a starting third baseman.
Yeah, she
for
starts
him.
at third base. Yeah.
And if I'm not mistaken, I think I also saw somewhere that she is expected to go play at Central with her older sister.
She is. Yeah, they're going to be there at the same time.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That is so cool.
Yeah, I was going to say congrats to Jessica on her commitment to Central Washington University. She's had a great career in Montesano. She was obviously their best player this year, and I wish we could have seen how many she could have hit in a regular season.
Yes.
So congrats to her.
So, yeah, she's going to get her own little separate category. I'm sure I'll
honorable mention.
Honorable mention. Just yet another in a long string of snubs we've had this year with the athlete
Sorry,
of the
Jessica.
week.
Sorry.